All right. I think we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think we are. All right. So we are going to be casting brutal replays sent to me in falconpaladin at gmail.com today. If this works, I will continue to do that. So I'm just going to grab a couple here out of the email. While we're waiting for people to come in. I'm really having a hard time right now, aren't I? Yes, sort of are, Falcon. Yes. So let's do that. Here's one that people sent in. I mean, people have been sending these in, even though I haven't really asked for them. You know what I mean? So I kind of figured it was something. Oh, hang on. Important. Let's do. Mark is unread here. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Wow. We're having a good time here already, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, streaming on YouTube does get more attention, honestly, than streaming on Twitch does, just because this is where my user base is, obviously. Why isn't this working? Can't see my own stream here on YouTube. That's okay, I guess. I guess I can see chat here, though, right? Woo! That cough is kind of sort of going away, but not really at this stage. What's up, James Harrison? That's right. Hello, StarCraft fans, indeed. Let me know if the video's coming through, because I can't see it right now on YouTube for some reason. It just says a playback error has occurred. Very strange. Anyway, says it's live, says stream health is okay, so I think everything's all right, but oh, let's make sure we get that into fastest map ever. So yeah, like I said, I'll just be casting some user-submitted replays here today. Here is somebody's fastest map ever replay, which I think will be a lot of fun. Especially for the lobies here. So viewer submitted there. Cheese, 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 cheese. A lot of cheese here. More cheese here. Mid-rank Madness submission, which is coming up on Friday. Let's see. Can we find any more Brood War submissions? I think there are some more coming up here. Seeing that as a StarCraft map, which is not going to help us all that much here today. Alright, good news. Thank you for the feedback there. Everything's coming through okay. Yeah, Kat, I mean, I've done this before. I've done a couple streams on YouTube. I promised I would start doing this once I got that join button available here on YouTube. For the people who do hit that join button for $5 a month on YouTube, I said I would be streaming here on YouTube. So here I am. And I had the idea to cast user-submitted replays for Brood War. Which, oh, here's another one. Dang, that's a user map settings replay. That sounds kind of fun too. Here's another one that somebody wanted me to do back in January. So, I mean, some of these people have been sending in replays for quite some time, and I've just been like, I'm not really casting Lobby Brood War right now, but I am at this point. So, if you want me to cast your Lobby Brood War stuff, send me a replay to falconpaladin at gmail.com with the subject of Brood War Lobby, or Lobby Brood War, or something along those lines. And I will... Dun, dun. And I'll probably cast them at this point. I'll probably have somebody screen them. Right? I'll probably have somebody screen them once I start getting enough to where that is a requirement. But let's see. At this point, we have gone back through a couple months anyway. Maybe I'll try to find one more here. We're going to be here for a couple hours anyway. Should be a lot of good time for sure. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of mid-rank madness. A lot of Into the Void. Some nice replays. Oh, that was supposed to be cheese, but he didn't put cheese in the subject. Ah, I didn't see these, man. Sorry, dude. Going back through my email is always an interesting thing for sure. All right, I think that should be enough. I think we have enough of a list here. I think we've waited. Dun, dun, dun. So I can't stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time because I'm an affiliate with Twitch. And they very specifically forbid me from doing that. So I'd like to, and I did once, I think, without knowing that it was against the rules, but I'd rather not lose my affiliate status with Twitch. So I'm not going to be doing that from now on, unfortunately. And yes, every game you've ever played, for sure. Hey, saludo. Saludo, Rociel. Sylvie as an exam. Thank you for enjoying my cast on YouTube. I appreciate it. Rush, we're going now. We're doing this thing now. I went through the emails. We found all the stuff. We're in viewer submitted at this stage. Let's not cast that hour-long game. How about that? Let's not start with that one. That's insane. We'll just start a little 5-minute fastest possible map 2v2. How about that? Some lovely stuff here. All right, cool. So here we are. I'm going to assume we're on space just because that's where all of these are played. Although it's not, because check this out. You can actually... Nope, not that. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Yeah, I don't know what this map is. This isn't space, though. It's effectively space. It's just space with green instead of space with space tiles and space station tiles. So, I mean, it's pretty standard. There's nothing crazy here we need to worry about at all. Can you build on these rocks? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you on that one. But let's go ahead and introduce these players. Now, you guys are going to have to help me out, I think, because I don't know what the teams are. I assume it's going to be white and green versus orange and blue, because that's what it's kind of been in the past, but I'm not sure of that. Let's go ahead and assume that's the case here. So bottom right, we have Team 1, the green Protoss player. It is a la la la. And then his teammate in the middle, or rather his teammate way over here, the Blue Zerg player, Jose Villa, something like that. Then the other team, it is the orange Protoss player, KHYM, and then his friend, the white Zerg player down here, it is Dinky Face, which is a fun name for sure. Rosiel, I'm glad you never miss my casts, especially PVZs. Yeah, not space, unspoken. You're right about that one. And yes, a new gaming laptop would be a ton of fun too. Absolutely. All right, so let's see. Alalala is talking to Toss in your base. Alala's talking to white. So it is. Okay, so it is these teams then. White and green versus orange and blue. And look at this cannon rush. We got a cannon rush from the orange Protoss right now. He going for it. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know if you guys need the video capture device while I'm actually casting. So we're going to turn that off for now. I'm just going to leave that off for the time being. Just kind of have a good time casting, and we'll call it good. So yeah, Drone here is like, I don't like these pylons you're tossing up in my base. There is a forge back home for the Protoss, so this is not a fake out. This is absolutely a cannon rush. The response here apparently has been, oh, a quick, oh, he made a spawning pool early. Just make some lings and come shut this down, man. This is my recommendation for Dinky Face. He went pool first, which means he should darn be able to get some lings out and shut down these cannons, but he's choosing not to. He's not very pleased by this, as we can see. Cancel your hatches. Are they in range of these cannons? I'm not sure that they are, but all right. Alala says it is. He's going just mass zealot here. Bunch of gateways. Meanwhile, other Zerg player is macroing up his face. He's got his pool too, but he's also throwing up a ton of hatcheries. And we're gonna go ahead and try to take out these cannons with the combined power of zealots, as well as these Zerglings. Defensive sunken over here too for Jose. This is a pretty intense cannon rush. Honestly, I'd feel better about it if it was kind of up here in the choke area, which we can't see very well because the darkness is very dark right now. But maybe cannoning there, because the creep spread means you can't actually hit these buildings. Is he just, wow, he has a lot of sunkening up right now. Left side, right side. Pretty much nothing but sunken colonies to defend. The Zealots are going to move out. They're going to try to take out this Protoss player because there's not much defending if there are so many cannons dedicated down here to these dudes. So pretty genius idea there, honestly, out of Alala. He needs to move up to the north, though. I'm not sure he can take down this Zerg player, as, well, he's only got one sunken right now. He's been pretty greedy, going for all of those macro hatches before the sunken count gets too high. Can I toss up a Twitter poll here? I don't think I can, Cat, but not a bad idea. I kind of like it. Yeah, so Dinky moving in. The Sunkens, can they I don't think they can defend the spawning pool. Oh my gosh. He's going to cancel speed. I think Team Green and White has got this game won right there. Nice, says Dinky Face. You got the spawning pool. Don't go after the Sunkens. Don't get the Sunkens. Get the Hydralisk Den. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing, buddy. You're just going to die, it turns out. But the Hydralisk Den is going to die here. Protoss is working on a couple Hydras and a couple Lings, but that's all he's going to be able to get. And yeah, these cannons aren't doing anything, honestly. They're not going to get in here. That is hugely problematic. What's up, friendly player? Send me your replays to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War Lobby. Can they get... I think they can get these extractors here as well. Meanwhile, look at the cannon rush from Alala. He's cannon rushing at the same time that he's killing the Zerg. MVP of the match. Alala. 100%. Look at this. All these probes are going down. The rest of them had to get pulled. That is brutal. Brutal stuff here. Hey, what's up, Sam? Watching on your Switch? That's exciting stuff. Ganon Dorky. Time for dinner. You must be... Pacific time? I'm assuming you're in California or like Oregon or Washington, maybe Vancouver. Something along those lines. Yeah, these Zealots are not going to make this happen. Sorry, guys. There are too many cannons. All the Zealots die. Yeah. Winning team. MVP of the match here today. The green Protoss player. Alalala. He has wiped out the blue Zerg. He is wiping out the orange Protoss. It's pretty much just a single-handed win. Because blue went too greedy and orange went too aggressive. It's kind of an interesting mix of just two different ways you can lose in StarCraft that they're expressing here. Yeah, Orange Toss is done too, Rosiel. You're not wrong about that. And bam! Dinky Face and Alalala win our first game of the day. Dinky Face didn't really do a whole lot, if we're honest with ourselves. He threw up some Sunkens. He made some macro hatches, got some Hydralisk Den. Never actually made any Hydras, as far as I can tell here, but ends up winning because his buddy Alalala knew what he was doing. So nicely done. Nicely done there for sure. Where are we? There's our camera. There's our camera. It's back. Hello, camera. So yeah, I should actually put that in the description down here. So subject Brood War Lobby. There we go. Now people can... I think that updates on the fly. I'm pretty sure the description updates on the fly there. Awesome. Toss cheese is hateful. Cannon rush is lame. That was a fast win. By golly, yes, it was a fast win. You're right about that. I mean, final score is definitely going to show us that. Yeah. Alalala wins that thing. 17,000 points to, I mean, 10 for the blue and 9 for the orange. But most of that was just building stuff. Ends up killing 31 units on the day. Next closest person is 5. What's up, Greg? Hey Domingo. Hello. Hello, Venezuela. Peru is here from Rosiel. That's nice. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of South America on the time zones here. It makes a ton of sense. Makes a ton of sense that that is the case. 100%. All right, let's actually, I need to check my options real quick. I think I can make this windowed rather than full screen. Windowed full, and then I can kind of just alt-tab back and forth between these. Yeah, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. All right, next game. Let's go back into Brood War, see what we can find as far as the replays that people have sent to me for a while go. And should we... That's so much. All right, so that one we just cast. This is a micro map. This is a good replay for Falcon. That's Helm's Deep. Saints Warcry. Let's do this. This is somebody who's been a sub of mine for a while. Saints Warcry. So, what map are we on? Circuit Breakers. Okay, so we're on Circuit Breakers here, which everybody honestly should be pretty darn familiar with. But it's going to be Saints Warcry versus Onray here on the Circuit Breakers. And on the right side of the map, it is the orange Terran player Saints Warcry versus the white Zerg player Onray. So Saints Warcry's APM pretty high up there right now. About a 350 APM when there's nothing to do in the early stages of the game. It really just means he's warming up his fingers. Nothing too crazy, but I don't know. It helps. It helps into the mid of the late game, I think, if your fingers are warmed up and ready to go when you need all that APM later on. Because honestly, in the mid to the late game, there's so much going on that there's really no reason you can't use all of it, right? Oh no, somebody says they can't see it. No, I'm streaming. What is going on here? Friendly player. He can't see my stuff. What's going on? I don't know. Did I tweet this? I need to tweet that. That's for sure. I'll put this on Facebook's too. Anything else happening in this game? I don't think so. Nice. So Facebook and Twitter have notifications directly from the YouTube. That is super cool. Erenzo! Oh, I should visit Peru. Why not? Anyway, alright, so the Zerg player's going for a one-base opening here. He does have a pool coming up. He's on Extractor, just about finished here too. The Terran player, has he scouted this? Not yet. SCV coming in, but he is preparing for some kind of crazy Zergling attack, which honestly you should be pretty safe and prepared for, in my personal opinion. Yeah, my face cam... Oh, is that what they're talking about? Yeah, I turned that off when I'm casting the games. Yeah, I'm just turning it off when I'm casting. I'll turn it on in between games, though. I just always feel it's distracting to cast live and have my face kind of staring at you. If there's enough uproar, you guys want to see my face when I'm casting. I'm really just kind of staring at the screen intently. I can't really look at the camera very much when I'm doing that, which is the reason. But we got Lings on the way. It's not a crazy number of Zerglings here from Onray. Just got a single pair in production. Also has a drone here, too, which honestly, if you're going to go for this no-hatch first play, you might as well go for 6 Lings and see what you can do on the other side of the map. Now, it is going to be a factory and a barracks. No multiple barracks here for Saints Warcry in response. No bunker. He doesn't need it because he's got the high ground. And the high ground is beautiful. James Harrison says he's going to go hatch, lair into spire, and then a double hatch. Seems fair. We'll see if your prediction is correct here, Sam. With your Joker face. I can't tell if you're trolling or not with that Joker logo. Joker avatar. Yeah, a ton of drones. And he's got the Lings, I'm assuming, for scouting. They're just kind of hanging out, though. Onray, I'm not sure about what he's doing. Saints Warcry's APM has dropped to about 100. So he was spamming a ton in the early stage of the game, not really using it now, which is just fine. Totally 100% just fine here. Barracks done. Factory not doing anything. Saints Warcry really should be producing something here, or at least upgrading to a machine shop. But he does have an academy coming up down home. There's your machine shop, and there are additional Marines here too. So they look a lair and a Hydralisk den in this hatchery. So for you to be right, it's going to have to be another hatchery. Yes, yes. Carl's going to regrow his beard back out. That's exciting. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with beards. Turns out I've been growing this one for... Started growing it about a year ago, and then I had most of it trimmed off like in October, and then I just decided to let it go from there and see what happens, and that's what it's been since. So about 9 months worth of beard is on my face at the moment. Lair done. This feels like a bit of a lurker rush, like a 2-base lurker play, but again, the hatch is late, and the gas is going to be late as a result, and I'm not sure how many lurkers will be present here for that. And honestly, there's going to be tanks anyway, so tank in production, no siege mode in production. Academy here, which he's not using for any upgrades either? No, I don't think he is. Yeah, it's an idle worker here for Saints Warcry. The drones are going to work. That is extremely low drone count. Did he Maynard? He did Maynard down here. Okay, so Maynard transfer coming down to the natural. Single Zergling comes down, manages to wander into the middle of a bunch of Marines before he dies, which is hilarious. Siege mode is now coming in the machine shop. Got a comsat station and a medic in production. Honestly, additional barracks would not be too bad here for Saints Warcry, but saving up his money. Looks like to go for an expansion. No, just kidding. Engineering bay instead. So it feels like he's 1 base in it. You can honestly hold this with a 2 base. Throw up a bunker, get siege mode on your tanks. Maybe throw up a missile turret in the mix too, because guess what? Lurker aspect is on the way now for Onray, which feels like it's Pig Latin or something, right? I see, Sam. I see how that works. Oh, is this guy... Good spot, Fernando. There's an SCV down here being like, hey, I want to bring back these minerals, but there's a building in the way. Which is hilarious. And yeah, you really, really can't count on predicting what's going to happen in a Lobby replay, James Harrison. Yes, Kat, the Firebird replay tournament is still happening. It's once a month. There's a link in the Discord, actually, under the sign-up channel that takes you to the challenge page. Alright, so got a sunken up, got another sunken almost on the way here. Lurker aspect is almost done. It's got some hydras in production, got these idle drones down here, which is really frustrating for sure. I'm with you on that one. Who was seeing that? Rosiel. Rosiel was noticing the lack of workers being put onto minerals. It really helps you appreciate the higher level StarCraft that I cast, in that you don't have as many idle workers at all most of the time. This guy, he is actually hilarious. He's just making the same dance move over and over and over. Can we zoom in on him? We can a little bit. Hey, man. That's awesome. That's beautiful stuff. Yeah. All right, so Marine, tank, medic. Gonna push on up here. There are new lurkers. Yeah, there are 2 spines and some hydralisks. You need to snipe off these tanks. Oh, there are some lurkers here. Burrow. Oh, there's a scan, though. The hydras try to pick off the tanks with the Marines firing. Yo, lurkers taking some shots, burrowing on in. Tanks just doing extremely well against these hydras, as they are traditionally supposed to do. Did the cast glitch out? Is that what happened? Hope it didn't. Yeah, this is really bad for Onray. Saint's Warcry is just kind of setting up a beautiful siege section here. He's got 4 kills and 3 kills on these tanks. The Marines don't even really feel necessary as they head on out to see if there's anything going on behind them. 3rd base is coming up for Onray, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to use it here. Honestly, a bunch of lurkers run up and burrow on top of this. Maybe Hydras take their chance to finish off one of the tanks that was on siege. They do get it. Nicely done. Great snipe out of Onray. Losing a couple Hydras in the process, but that's a fair trade for sure. And these Sunkens, once they're down... Oh, another tank shows up. Gonna try to finish off that tank, and they do. That tank is on siege. The Hydras, can they get it? No! Cannot get it, but tank is forced to push back a little bit. 1 base Muta would have wrecked this. There aren't a lot of Marines, but the Marine count with the medic count is actually kind of scary, James. And you're right. The Brood War, original Brood War is free now. I do wonder as well how many people have purchased that, because it's great, honestly. It's a free game from '98, one of the all-time classics. I hope people have actually purchased it. Another tank down. Hydras pull back. Lurkers need to burrow in, like right here and right. This is good placement, I think. Hydras trying to bait the Marines to come in here against the lurkers. They're not taking the bait at all. 5 Hydras at a time in production. Saints Warcry is making SCVs at home. He's got infantry weapons on the way. Level 1. Hydra's not on hold position, and as a result, they're getting wrecked by this tank. Who's got 5 kills, and I think most of those are Hydralisks. He's really trying to bait the bio into these lurkers, but they're not taking the bait. Not at all. I mean, at this stage, I don't even know if he can pull it off. Can he lift these lurkers, unburrow them, run over, burrow on top of this, and kill everything before everything dies? Depends, I think, on the scan reaction time from the Terran. If the scan reaction time is good, then yeah, I think it'll be good. Hey, got a follower on Twitch. Thanks. Oh, Hydra. Oh, they take down the tank, unprotected by the bio. The bio not in a great position to protect that tank. And as a result, no tanks remaining. However, guess who's coming across? More tanks from Saints Warcry. So, yeah, I mean, it's 52 to 45 workers. The 3rd base is up and running, which is a really massive deal right now for Onray. He needs this 3rd base, and Saints Warcry is unaware of it, or he would have sent some units up there to kill it a while ago. Ling Hydra getting on top of these dudes. Is it enough? Not really. Stim's done. +1 attack is almost done. Okay, halfway complete. Overlord's coming over for scouting, but it's getting picked out of the sky here too. Ling's trying to finish off that tank. Not as good on the DPS, as it turns out. Hey, what's up, Stu? This is Brood War, man. I'm casting Brood War replays that people have sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. Another tank down. Bio can't engage into these 3 lurkers unless they spread exceptionally well, which I'm not sure the Sage Warcry feels he's capable of doing. Whether or not he can, I don't know. So Zerg player economy actually pretty great. A tech switch into Mutalisk I think would be the right idea right now. Honestly, getting up to Dark Swarm would be pretty good too, but it is hard to tech up when you're being pressured like this. It's hard to think of it, and it's hard to execute it too. 3rd base up for Onray. He is happily mining from it, and I think this is a problem for Saints Warcry. He's not expanding. He thinks he's got the Zerg player confined on 2 bases, which is not true. Which is totally a lie. Yes, Stu. Oh, the Hydra is getting on top of this. They need to get the tank. There we go. Tank down and then just pulling back again. He's interested in killing tanks, and that's pretty much it. He's not interested in going after this bio. Which, honestly, a bunch of Lings in the mix here. Zerglings with Hydra support is enough to wipe this out, but he's just working on the Hydralisks at this point. They don't have any attack upgrades. Meanwhile, the Marines do have the +1 and the stim and the medic support. That's really scary stuff. True facts, Omicron cannot mute you here, Stu. He is not a mod here, I don't believe. Do I have any mods out here? I don't know if I could do it. To be honest with you. Huh. And he does manage to break out here pretty much with the Hydralisks. Focusing down Marines. Tank is on siege. The Lurkers need to assist with this engagement. You guys. No, you bird too far away. He's so worried about losing the Lurkers that he's not willing to jump on top of this and take it down with Lurkers. And I understand that the scan reaction time, if it's good, the Lurkers all die, but it's so good against Bio. So good against Bio. So 3 base in Zerg. Hasn't taken his 3rd extractor yet, but I don't think it really matters all that much. Saints Warcry is still continuing to push on 2 bases. No 3rd base for him at all. Marines, medics, tanks sneaking down. Is there a 3rd base down here? They say there's not. There's one up here that you're entirely unaware of. Again, it really helps to scout, especially if you're Terran and you have a scout button right here. As Fatty would say, the scout button exists. You have a ton of energy on that 1 ComStat station. There it is. Lurker gets on top of this. And it really helps. A lot of DPS comes in on this Lurker. He's got 1 kill, but he's done a lot of damage to that tank. It's almost down. Both players floating a ton of money. Saints Warcry especially floating about 1,600, 2,100. Which is not great for him, but he has another siege up at the natural base. He's snuck in another attack. While the Zerg player was out, there are no more Lurkers here, which means the Bio could probably just dart in. Coming back home. The Hydras are like, wait, what? And again, focusing down another tank. That is their entire purpose in life, is to kill tanks. Once again, the Lurker's not really involved with this, but they just outnumber the Marines. Medics can heal to a certain extent, but not that well. And Saints Warcry is going to lose a ton of stuff. Onray could really benefit from having a bunch of patcheries. That is a lot of dead medics, you guys. That's like 5 dead medics. That's a lot of bio support for sure. Lurker's setting up outside of Saints Warcry's natural base. In production, a science vessel. Loving that a lot. Working on a radiate here too. And working on infantry armor for his Marines and firebats and ghosts and medics and whatnot. 4th base on the way from Onray. I'm liking his micro. His engagements haven't been super clean, to be honest with you, but I don't know that really matters, honestly, how clean they are. I guess he was dropping, though. Dropship present out of Saints Warcry. Going to try to cruise on into the main base and see what he can do with these 1-1 Marines with stim. No medics in the mix, I don't think. Just Marines. Just Marines it is. Hydras are like, we just attack the front door here? Maybe. What it really needs is Plague versus this right here. Just a Plague. Blah. You can hear that siege mode, right? Right, Hydralisks? No? Alright, well, you're completely dead. The drop has been forgotten about a little bit as Saints Warcry is dealing with an attack at the front. Yeah, the lurkers are in trouble there. There's permanent detection here, and there's an irradiate that's done. And getting get tossed down on that lurker. Queen's Nest on the way. Might be going to a hive. But can he get there is the question, because holy smokes, here come the Marines. Oh, focusing on the Hydralisk den instead of the drones. Interesting choice here. God, it's a huge number of Marines. Hydra's in production for this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of feel like Lings would do better than the Hydras would at trading. Especially if they had upgrades, but despite the fact there are 2 evolution chambers here, no upgrades are completed at the 15-minute mark. There are a couple Marines present, but not enough. A lot of drones have been killed. This Marine has 7 kills to his name. 7 kills to his name there, which is absolutely disgusting. Marines and medics marching down, trying to see what is up down here. I mean, actually, they're just walking to this location. They don't really care what's up here. But it's 93 to 49 total supply for Henri. Again, he's on 3 bases. He's on 4 bases, but his saturation in the main base is terrible. His saturation in the 4th base is terrible. Saints Warcry doing pretty well, honestly. Producing supply, not getting supply blocked. Well, he's a little supply blocked now, but that's okay. Not queuing up units on his factories or his barracks, which is pretty good too. And just really overwhelming his opponent with macro at this stage, which you could do at this level of StarCraft Brood War. Just kind of overwhelm your opponents with more stuff, and really can't go wrong with Marine Tank. Also, putting drones to work is a good thing to do too. Yeah, you can't do this with just Hydra, I don't think. These guys need to be engaged. Can they be engaged in this? No? Alright, they're going to take down the starport instead. What's up, Ancient Sculpture, and what's up, David? Yeah, man, Lobby StarCraft is what we're doing here today. You really should have Dark Swarm or Plague or something by this point. He is trying to get there, but it's just not happening. He's falling apart right now. He's making Hydras. So many Hydras to try to deal with this, and that's it. That's your good game. Henri taps out. Saints Warcry is your winner in a pretty patient game for the Terran player, I gotta say. That was some pretty patient stuff, for sure. All right, so really just came down to the fact that there are no upgrades for the Zerg at all after 17 minutes. He didn't have Dark Swarm. He didn't have Plague. He didn't have upgrades, honestly, for his Lings at all either, which have been really massive. And just going Mass Hydra versus this composition is not going to trade out well for you. You can't do that. You're going to want Zerglings, you're going to want Mutalisks, you're going to want Lurkers burrowing on top of the bio, Mutas trying to pick up the tanks there. But really, by the time there are this many tanks out, you should have the Dark Swarm, and that just changes the entire game. Dark Swarm with Lurkers come up, Dark Swarm, Lurkers run in, burrow under everything, the tanks die, all the Marines die, and it's a different game for the Zerg. That's it. Amateur replay for sure. Yeah, both players not really spending their money, well, either here. Tons of money in the bank for Saints Warcry, despite the fact that he won. Henri, tons of money there too, despite the fact that he's on 4 bases. It just comes down to consistently producing stuff off of the larva that you're making. A macro hatch here in the main would have been pretty good for him too, to help with that. But again, it's hard to defend and macro extremely well, especially at the lower levels. Again, it just makes you appreciate how good players like Jadon and Flash and Bisu are, you know? Yes. Ancient Sculpture, glad you love my channel. Much appreciated. Happy to have you on board here today. Yeah, 73,000 to 56,000 on the points for Saints Warcry. 137 Zerg units killed, only 59 Terran units killed there. Structures raised by the Terran 5-0. And then overall, look at this. More minerals mined for the Zerg. More spent for the Zerg too, but it's this. It's the cost efficiency of 137 units killed to 59 for the Terran in this TVZ that really helped him win that match. No question. Yes, what's up, Ganon Dorky? I hear you, man. There are some people that I didn't know what they looked like after listening to them on the radio or on YouTube for a long time, and then I saw their face and I was like, what? That doesn't match at all. And yeah, it's because you develop like what somebody should look like in your brain, even though that doesn't make any sense at all. What do we got? We got another fastest map ever, PBT. Let's do that. This one is actually on space. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get the music back in. Get rid of the camera. I'll be back, though. I'll be back for those of you who want to see my beautiful, beautiful face after the match. All right. Top side of the map, yellow Protoss player. It is Albito. And his opponent on the left side, the red Terran player, Arena Nakirix. That is one heck of a name. Actually, the X's are bracketing this, so Arena Nakiri. gonna call him Irina, I guess. Irina versus Obito, which kind of feels Hispanic in some way, I'd guess. Sam, I'm glad you like my channel. Ancient Sculpture, I'd love to cast KSL and ASL replays, but I cannot get access to them. I've tried contacting people involved, and they're just like, no. So, I don't know. I'd like to see maybe casting live events for them. That'd be tons of fun. So I might get on that, and maybe that will get me some ins to get some replays that I can do for you guys on the YouTube too. Anyway, these players appear to know each other fairly well as they're chatting about a third party that doesn't seem to be here. I don't have to scroll on this monitor. Do you have a giant monitor, Arena? Oh, as much. Oh, okay. So you still have to scroll a little bit. Lorenzo, I don't actually play user map setting maps. Yeah, I haven't done Evolves or Risk. I actually do have a replay here today that is user map settings that I think is based on the battle for Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings. So I'll do one of those here later on. I just don't play them. Is how that works anyway. Yeah, KSL, Tastosis casts all that stuff. Yep. Final match was a PvP. Yes, meanwhile, the cannon rush is real, and the SCVs come over to try to deal with it. But when there are this many cannons coming up, you need more SCVs than 4 if you're going to shut this down. He's trying. He gets the one. That's nice. Going to get this one, too. Marine actually helping here. Okay. It seems like a pretty good response from Irina. And that should be enough combined to wipe it out. Probe taking some shots from the Marine as he escapes with his life. So a lot of lost mining time there, but a lot of lost resources from the Protoss too. He's going to lose. He should not have let that finish. I'm going to be honest. That should not have happened. He's following up with another attempt, but the SCV sees it. And these Marines should come wipe this out and then worry about the pylon, I think. Well, it's just another pylon. It's not that much of a concern. Not that much of a concern. Meanwhile, back home, you better be doing other stuff, man. Yes, he's got a gateway. Yes, he's got a second Nexus up here, which is going to help, actually, in producing probes really fast and allowing him to mine from that direction, too. So good placement on that by Obito. Enjoy it quite a bit. Yes, Dashiki, this is live. Sorry, use map settings, cat. UMS. Use the map settings, not user the map settings. Good call. Hey, Ancient Sculpture. Yeah. Hello to Ruby. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you aboard here with Ancient Sculpture. Yes, Dashiki. I haven't honestly cast a lot live here on YouTube. I'm going to start doing it, okay? I'm going to start doing it once a week, okay? It might not be on Monday every week, but it's going to be once a week. Going to be casting over here on YouTube, mostly your Brood War replays. So if you want me to cast your Brood War replays, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War Lobby. And I'll see them, and I'll put them in a folder, and we'll cast them. All right? That's exactly what this is. Not stealing anyone's girl, James. I said hi to Ruby because I was asked to say hi to Ruby. I'm just being friendly. Just a friendly dude. That's all I am. I've never stolen anyone's girl. How dare you? How dare you malign my reputation like that? Alright, so Cannon's defending plus a Zealot in the mix. Going to take a lot of Marines to break that. And especially if they don't have any upgrades, it's going to be extra hard to do so. Meanwhile, Obito's just like, you know what? Tons of gateways. Let's go ahead and maybe get in... Not get an orbital command. We are not interested in that. We are cannons and we are Zealots all the live long day. Zealot makes it into the main base somehow for the arena. Zealot... Yeah, good micro here means the Zealot dies. There are too many Marines present. Yeah, friendly player. It does stay as a VOD on YouTube for a while. I think it does automatically prune unless I say not to, and I might just tell it not to. But at least it'll be available as a VOD for some time here on YouTube, okay? So you missed the first part, you can go back and watch it. There's also DVR functionality here, which I don't know how it works. I've never used it on somebody else's stream, but apparently you can rewind on this and kind of catch stuff that you missed, which is kind of neat, honestly. RV says he doesn't know why players don't use the empty islands to box the enemy ending with static defense. That does happen, actually, RV. In the higher level, fastest map ever games that I've cast, like actually put the replays, the casts on the channel, not casting them live like this on YouTube. Very confusing, I know. But yes, some players have definitely started tossing up missile turrets or spores or cannons along these edges to kind of box in their enemy. So that, yes, storm drops are hard. Or getting out is hard. I mean, it's really just it's a two-way street here, right? You put them on the inside for defense, you put them on the outside for defense going out versus defense coming in. And we've seen it. I'm not sure we're going to see it here today, but it's possible. It possibly is. Boom. And Cat, I mean, I stream like 3 to 4 times a week on Twitch, so it's a lot. Oh, what is this? Ghost Rush? Hold on. Firebat Rush. It's a Firebat Rush here. That's a lot of zealots, though. Firebats are good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 13 kills on that Firebat. 14 kills on the Firebat. He's dead, but that was amazing. What a clutch play. Another Firebat comes in and says, oh, that's a lot of zealots. I'm on stims and I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna run away. Bro. Actually, Jeff, yeah. This is the first live cast on YouTube anyway. For Remastered. My first live cast for Remastered at all, I think. Oh my gosh. No, more probes dying. Only 1 kill. How? Oh, that splash damage. I've never seen this before, but it's so awesome. Anything splash damage right here is incredibly good. And as a result, Firebats count. Stimming in. Zealots are ready, though. Goodbye, Mr. Firebat. You're toast. Probe finishes him off. He gets revenge for all of his dead friends there. That was beautiful. That was honestly some incredible stuff. Firebat coming down to the south. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I'm not going to stim for this probe, but I'll kill him. Why not? I mean, killing a gateway, not your best attempt there. I love how fast he is on stim. Oh, got another bunch of kills there. They're dying too fast for me to catch it, but a lot of probes have died here. I'm not even kidding. Are we even fully saturated? Nope, not even fully saturated on both sides. Definitely. We're not saturated, but a full count. I guess he's been pulling probes too, so the damage isn't as large as it could have been. Yeah, I'm very impressed by this too, everybody. I mean, just, I don't know what the delay here is, but it shouldn't be too much. Anyway, Arena is pushing out with another attack. He's got tanks. Does he have siege mode? I imagine he does if he's pushing out like this, because he knows there's cannons. He's got firebats and medics to deal with the zealots, which is good. There we go. Siege mode tank up. Firing on that there cannon. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, not in a range of cannons. There you go. Pulling back. Pulling back. Very patient. See, look, this turret here is to deal with outgoing storm drops. I like it. He's probably going to start building more if he's not as worried about coming up. Yeah, those zealots are in trouble. The firebats didn't even help with that, and the zealots all died. Firebats, get in the mix. Don't allow any shots to go on. Hey, don't allow any shots on that tank. Come on, put firebats in the front. Ganondorky is mad, or would be bad about firebat drops. Yeah, I hear ya. Oh, hang on. Where are the firebats? Marines aren't going to be enough here. Where are they? Their firebats are coming up. This is a massacre for the Terran, though. Firebats, not enough. Tanks, perhaps not enough here either. Holy cannoli. +1 attack. Zealots are scary things, man. They are exceptionally scary. And suddenly it's 116 to 77. Firebats looking great. Firebats trying to hold against the Zealots. Getting overwhelmed a little bit here. Zealots go for the run by. Firebat in bunker having a great time versus these guys. Marines too, though, let's be honest. A couple Zealots do make it in, but they're not too much of a threat, honestly. They are pretty low on HP, each of them, and they will die before killing that tank. Hey, what's up, Ian? I mean, honestly, streaming on YouTube does get me more views. It just does. But just because that's where most of my fan base is, that's where I built it. But I'm trying to get established out on Twitch too. So, I don't know. There's a bigger potential viewer base out there on Twitch compared to YouTube, but I get more here now, for sure. Firebats versus Zealots eventually win. They trade out really well, actually. I don't have any upgrades, nor are there any on the way, surprisingly. He's meching it. He's going into mech now. 3 factories in production at a time. There are already a couple out here. And what's the follow-up for Protoss? As good as 1,000,000 Zealots? Is that what he's doing? Dragoons, okay. Dragoons, Zealots, Singularity Charge, +1 armor. It's got legs already, obviously, because these Zealots are fast. Yeah, some defensive spider mines would have been pretty good, too, I think. Agreed, RV. Hey, Ian's Copenhagen Das. I didn't know that. Hey, Ian, welcome. YouTube kind of outs people, doesn't it? People have their real names out here more often than on Twitch, for sure. So, Copenhagen Das, what a great dude he is. Great supporter of the esports. Like him a lot. Chill dude. Chill dude for show. Cat. Yeah, I mean, sure, guys. I'm on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin. 3 or 4 times a week. There it is. So come check me out. I honestly do StarCraft 2 stuff out there, so I'm not sure how interested you are in that, but it's pretty much laddering. I've been doing some Baldur's Gate in the past. Warcraft 2 was out there originally too. But here comes Obito. That is so much Protoss. Holy crap. Alright. I mean, I don't think they can break this. Too many fire bats for the Zealots, and then once they're down, all of the Dragoons are going to die to the tanks. That's a pretty good hold right there from Erina. Yeah, too many tanks present. The Dragoons should really pull back at this point because they are getting wrecked. They're taking some Marines and fire bats with them, which is nice, but also all the Dragoons are dead. Now it's a, well, it's a 171 and 125 supply difference here in favor of the Protoss. But the tech, I don't know, the tech is there. Eventually, the tanks and Marines just start to overwhelm the Protoss. Oh, interesting flank here, though. Kind of coming from the top and the bottom side. I'm liking this from Obito. Setting up in siege mode, but the tanks are focusing. The siege tanks are getting focused down, and suddenly, Terran's in a ton of trouble, man. Diego, greetings. Greetings from Chile, he says. Thank you. Florencio's here. What's up, Flo? Just casting some user Brood War replays, you know. Anyway, Obito throwing himself into the meat grinder again. Is there enough Terran here to defend it? I'm not sure, dude. These are 1-1 Zealots. These are 1-1 Dragoons. These are 0-0 Marines and 0-0 tanks. The upgrades are definitely favoring Obito right now. Too much Protoss, not enough Terran. Although production pretty good here from Arena. Consistently building Firebats, tanks, and Marines. Over and over and over and over here. But these guys up north need to be engaged with. I mean, they're not killing much. A couple of missile turrets, that's a little problematic, but overall not that bad. Yeah, Florencio, the sewer mermaid, is here. Well known for his cheesy, horrible Protoss style of play that everybody hates if they play against him, but they love if they watch him. Check him out. He's got a YouTube channel, too. Yeah, I mean, we're just looking at so much Protoss being pumped out right now. The upgrades are still favoring the Protoss. +1 attack is finished for the bio here. No attack upgrades for the tank set either. This really should be Vultures. This is a mistake by Erina. He should be making Vultures here to deal with the Zealots and tanks to deal with these Dragoons. But instead, it's Firebats and Marines, which not as good as Vultures are. I know Firebats are good, but not as good. Look at all the machine shop focus right now. This is beautiful. This is beautiful stuff. Stu, are you a Protoss player? I've never heard you express any preference for any other races in StarCraft. Yeah, I think this is just overwhelming victory for Obito right now. He's up 196 to 92 total supply. Some defensive bunkers trying to come up here, but tank production's not going to happen, as all the machine shops are getting wiped out. And yeah, this is just Obito producing 6 Zealots and 2 Dragoons at a time right now. I like this position here for the fire bats. Not really much room for the zealots to get much of a surround off. Get inside the bunkers. Get inside the bunkers. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes. Inside the bunker. It's not getting inside the bunkers. There we go. Something inside the bunkers at least. Is that full of dudes? Nope. Oh, man. Inside the bunker is nice, but getting that surrounded is bad. Terran is super dead. Look at these cannons coming up from Obito. That's hilarious stuff. He's trying to do a drop over here, which I don't think is going to work. Irina calling it out. Shuttle goes down. Good mass. And that's it. Irina has left the game. Obito. Obito is your winner there in 16 minutes and 19 seconds. My hair looks crazy right now. What did I do to it during that replay? Come back, hair. Stop being so crazy for the people on the internet. Lift. I mean, the Protoss had Dragoons, though. I mean, not Dragoons, Corsair, so I don't think it really mattered. But, yeah, I mean, overall, it was a great opening there from Irina. That Firebat proxy dropping onto the probes, that was fantastic stuff. But as somebody in chat pointed out, there were multiple Nexuses here, so it could produce probes at a ridiculously high rate and be just fine with it. Yeah, I mean, I think the mistake here for Irina was making Firebats and Marines instead of Vultures. Just mass tank, mass Vulture, and call it good. There was nothing else here but Zealots and Dragoons, and Vultures handle Zealots, and tanks absolutely crush Dragoons. Absolutely. Again, the upgrades are a big problem, too. You want to have upgrades versus a Protoss player. In the end, still no mech upgrades at all. Or even on the way? Not even on the way from Irina, but he was kind of in panic mode there, which is understandable. Understandable. Swing. 163,000 points for the Protoss, 130 for Irina. Overall, look at these units produced by the Protoss. 339 units. That's a lot of Protoss, man. One Zealot is 100 minerals. One Marine is 50 minerals. So the resources here definitely favoring them. Look at this. 53,000 minerals mined for the Protoss and 35,000 for Irina. Despite the early harass. I mean, just incredible recovery on that probe count for sure. And then spent double at that point. So, yep, this is the units produced by both players. If you're going Bio versus Protoss, this is a bad number to see. Units lost, definitely way more for the Terran there too, about 50. Yeah, definitely should not have gone Marines. For sure. Always go full mech. James Harrison is not wrong about that. Okay, what else do we have here today? I want to do that one crazy Helm's Deep thing. Should we try it? Helm's Deep, Anatar East 8.6. Use map settings, played. It was not played today. The date is just when I downloaded it from Gmail, so it's a couple months old, but not that old either. And is this, seriously, everybody... Is it like teams? Paris Hilton's playing. That's exciting. Paris Hilton's in one of these games. Woo! You thought I was bald, Dashiki? Why did you think I was bald? Do I sound like I'm bald? Maybe I do. Maybe I do sound like I'm bald. Alright, I have no idea what we're up to here. But we're going to zoom out a whole ton. And see what we're looking at. I assume it's different teams. I kind of just want to get rid of this. Can I get rid of that? Are you going to get mad at me if I do? It's so big, you guys. I don't like it. I don't like it here. Urukai crossbowman. Alright, what is going on? Who's attacking and who's this? Elite Urukai. So this is the... Okay, so this is the orcs. They're attacking Helm's Deep right now. They're trying to get up the walls. They're trying to get inside. We've got Elven Archers defending. We've got Swordsmen defending. Archers on the high ground are handling all these units. We have Archer Nooks throwing missiles into stuff. And, ooh, Uru Commander's here with 4,500 HP. He just knocks down, just absolutely knocks down that Nexus. No problem, and then pulls back. This is crazy. Yeah, man, it's just a defense. Nice dark swarm up, trying to take down the main gate hinge. The Urukai have breached the deeping wall. Have they? Oh, they have. They breached this wall, so these guys are all vulnerable right now. And basically, you just get different swarms of units here. Brown is now in the match. They're coming in, and that is Kerrigan. Urukai with heavy armor. Tons of Zerglings coming in now, too. This is absolute chaos right now. I can barely tell what's going on. The main gate hinge got taken down. Go for Saruman if you can. He's weak, says Punk Rock. What are these emplacements? That's a tower that needs to get wiped out. So, I mean, obviously, Brood War units have a hard time going up ramps. And we can see them struggling with this right now. A bunch of these Hydras could be in range to attack stuff, and they're just choosing not to. Uruk Ballista. Do they have range? I mean, do they have siege mode? I don't know. I don't know if they do. But also, getting through this tiny choke, even if the wall is down, is very, very difficult to do. So much stuff is dying here. Meanwhile, what are these? Gate counterweights. Banner, Claimer. Beats the heck out of me. Either way, the orcs are in, man. The orcs are on top of the wall, and these archers are in trouble. Yeah, I don't know if there's detection for the DTs, James Harrison. Good call. Does anything here have detection? We'll see if the DTs can be attacked, though. If they take any damage. This guy has been attacked, so something can. So yeah, this right side of Elven Archers is in trouble. Left side getting hit by Hydras too. Much more difficult to get up onto this left side. You just kind of have to attack them from the low ground, which is hard to do. But yeah, this is a lot. Once the walls have been breached, this is much easier to get in here. Fire bats attacking on it. Look at all this death that is happening in this location. This looks kind of fun, honestly. I wouldn't mind playing this. Those reinforcements coming in. Yep, reinforcing. What are these? Rohan swordsmen. They're riders of Rohan? But where are the riders of Rohan? Just swordsmen are here, huh? No horses yet. Dark Swarm and Storm being tossed up by the attackers on the defenders here. Wow, look how long that storm lasts. Who are the casters? Oh, here we go. There's the guy. Saruman the Wise is here attacking with them. That's beautiful. I love that. He's got 7 kills already. Slowly, slowly pushing forward. I mean, this is just a lot of dead Zerg here before we get in through. The right side's going much better for the orcs, I think. These tanks, oh, they can siege up. They should really move up here and siege, honestly. They're not doing much right now. Nobody's wandering into range, into the range of fire there. Oh, here we go. These tanks. More ballistas. Rocking on those Dark Templar. Hey, Legolas is here. He's got 42 kills, 43 kills. He does 275 damage per shot plus 12. He's also kind of getting rocked by Hydras here, which is not good. It's just this never end. How many waves do you have to hold out for, I wonder? Also, you should probably send these dudes up. On the right side, at least. You're losing over here. Is Saruman alive, or did he die? I think Saruman got killed. I don't see him anywhere. Shagrat, Orc Captain. Yeah, this is Lord of the Rings, cat. This is definitely not Game of Thrones. Dark Swarm is up. Zerglings are invincible down here. Are they, though? Looks like they certainly are. Get out. Get out of the Dark Swarm. Who cast that? Oh, this dude. Oh, it's Grima, Wormtongue. He's in the battle. It's exciting stuff. He does have spells, but... Oh, Saruman's alive. He's alive. Did he get I think he might have gotten reincarnated. He's got full health now. Suicidal Uruk-hai no longer threatens Rohan. Alright, cool. If you say so, I guess. What's up over here? More archers, defensive ballistas, towers, and whatnot. Oh, hey, there's a timer up top. Man, if that thing had been a snake, it would have bit me. Ha 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 ha. Dad jokes for Father's Day week. Haldir is present. He's in here wrecking stuff with his 225 damage per shot Gauss rifle, but he is very quickly getting wrecked by something. He's pulling back. Very smartly done, sir. 520 HP out of the 2,400 that you normally have. Saruman in here still doing stuff? He sure is. He's got 1,000 HP. He's in the reds. Honestly, not much progress has been done down here. Because, again, this is a bajillion elven archers just set up and ready to go. Right side, honestly, not much progress has been happening here either. These tanks, I really feel like they should set up down here. Would that make them too vulnerable? Gambling the Old is present. Eowyn's here, Lady of Rohan. Hama, Captain of Rohan. So Rohan is here on the right side. Oh, the knights are... Oh, they're Goliaths. Alright, that makes sense. I'm cool with that. Let me know when to fall, says Monster Bug. What do you think that means? What are TMA replays, David? Because I honestly don't know. Oh, Haldir died! Not Haldir. Aylmer's here. Any other named characters this way? Still Eowyn kicking butt. 65 kills on her. Game of Thrones is only on the HBO... On HBO, whether you have HBO Go or HBO Now, or it's part of your cable or satellite subscription. You can't get it on Netflix or Hulu. I'm assuming that the Zerg are being controlled by players, because there are player names here for purple, and for brown, and for yellow. So yeah, it looks like both sides are being played by humans. Team Micro Arena. I might have some of those. Might have one of those coming up next, actually. Theoden has gone down. No, heroes of the humans are getting wrecked here. I love this little animation. It's just Zerg units trailing fire as they try to get in here. There are so many ghosts. Meanwhile, tanks firing from that low ground. Can they sneak tanks up here? I don't see why not, honestly. Brown, let's go. You got a lot of units you can toss up here. Let's do this thing. Sorry, he says. I alt-tabbed out. That's why I'm not doing anything. That's true, actually. You can get HBO on Hulu, but you're paying HBO directly, aren't you? That money doesn't go to Hulu, does it? Maybe it does. Just a middleman anyway. It's cool. Alright, Brown's coming for it. Again, I really feel like we should bring the tanks around up this undefended rampway and throw them on the high ground and go for it. Ultra shows up. He's an Uruk commander. He's taking people down, but he's also slowly getting whittled down in HP too. He's got 45 armor. That is so much. That is so much armor. He's just slowly whittling through these ghosts while getting absolutely rocked at the same time. Get him, Ultralisk. I had somebody on the channel today say why I'm so biased against Zerg, and I was like, wow, I do a better job of hiding my bias than I thought, because I love Zerg. Zerg is my favorite, and I try to cast with an unbiased way. And if that means people think I hate Zerg, I'm doing a good job, I guess. Wow, look at the animation, the attacking animation on Kerrigan. It's cool. She, like, splays out all of her, like, bone wings. Gambling the Old is dead. Gambling is dead here to now. The tanks are closer up. They're giving more of an area for Zerg units to come up that way, and this is entirely cleared out. This belongs to the Zerg now, which means Haldir's encampment's gonna get wiped out. I think the Zerg might have this thing. I mean, the Orcs. I mean, the orcs have them. Hulu does have One Punch Man. That's true. That's a reason to have Hulu. I do love One Punch Man very much. Is it? Oh, it's tomorrow is One Punch Man Day. Dang it. It is Attack on Titan Day today, though. Storm's coming up from Saruman the Wise. He has so much energy and so much armor. 40 armor on this guy. Hero units in use map settings are seriously hero units. Haldir is done. These elven fortifications cannot hold out forever. They're going to take a lot of orc with them. Time is good. Sends Monster Blood. 27 minutes to go. And the encampment. It just spawned a bunch of archers in here, but they all died pretty much instantly. And Haldir's encampment is toast. Fare thee well, Haldir's encampment. The elf spawn is disabled. That's a huge victory for the orcs. They needed that. They were getting slowed down majorly here. Alright, now up this way. Once again, where did the tanks go? Did the tanks all die? Did they get moved over somewhere else? No, here they are. Here are the tanks. The back gate hinge. Does that destroy these things? If you wipe it out, I want to see. I want to see what it does. Yep, One Punch Man is definitely worthy of the hype. It's very close to dying. Rear defenses are now vulnerable. So now you can kill these things and you couldn't before? Is that what it is? I bet that's what it is. You take the hinge down, you can actually kill the defensive fortifications. Nice. Saruman has 24 kills and having a great time down here. This army, if they could maybe sneak some tanks up here, would have a better time, I feel like. Again, tanks hit for 100 points of damage per shot. High ground belongs to the orcs down here now. That's a barrier you can knock down if you want it. It doesn't seem like you're going to auto-attack it, though, so I'm not sure what it's for. Kind of looks cool, though. Looks like a falcon a little bit, doesn't it? Wings and... Rawr, that's the beaked face and stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, now we've got both sides coming in right now. Just constant storming on all of these units. All these poor zealots. And by that I mean Rohan swordsmen. Oh yeah, this group is in trouble. Great Hall in an immense amount of trouble here. Purple making it happen. Just pushing up as far as he can go. The flank on the other side for this blue. Actually, they're not getting flanked at all. They're just getting attacked from one direction. Huh. Commander Keen, see you later, cat. You're running out of battery. Seems it. Oh, yes. Tanks on this low ground. Uh-huh. That's what we're talking about. Oh, and the right side push is real right now. Oh, no. The humans are in a ton of trouble. Yeah, tanks firing all of these archers. What the heck? Oh, Shagrat is here. Don't lose him. Get him out of there. And he is. He's getting chased away, though, by Legolas. Who has 200 kills, because, you know, he's Legolas. He's a fan favorite in the legacy of the Lord of the Rings universe. I do love Commander Keen. Commander Keen was one of my favorite games as a kid. I think we just had the shareware version because we played a ton of shareware PC when I was young. Tanks continuing to fire over here. These guys all need to be like right here though. Positioning seems like it's really important in this version of tower defense. Actually, all tower defense is all about it. Wow, these are glitchy Glitchy Goliaths. Are they... What the heck? They're pulling back? Oh, it's a stairwell to get them back here. You can evacuate. They're all evacuating. That means the Great Hall's gonna go down. Yeah, I think this goes to the orcs. I really don't see the forces of good winning this one. Forces of evil definitely on top. Rohan spawn disabled. And now they come through the gates. That's not good. That's real bad. Is this the final thing? Entrance to caves. And then you come over here. And you go through the caves and you win? Shoop, 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 shoop. And like kill the civilians? Ah, yes. You kill like the women and children and stuff. So I think this is the final obstacle. I think this is it for the orcs. They got 18 minutes to get in there. So focusing down the hinge seems like what you want to do first here. Not really worrying about the static defense or anything else until you get that out. But there we go. Now we get some focus fire. A little bit of focus fire anyway. And by that I mean I don't think there's any focus fire at all. There's something attacking the gate hinge, but it's not a lot of stuff. But yeah, when you got purple and brown has a bunch of units he's not even bringing up yet. There we go. How's he doing that all at once? Can you select more than 12 units at a time in this? Is there like enough to select all in this use map settings? That'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. That is a lot of purple, guys. That is a lot of purple. Dark Swarm is up. So use map setting stuff can do that, huh? That's cool. That is really good. Alright, so the hinge is down to the caves. To the caves. The Uruk-hai have breached the keep. Tanks roaming. Where the heck are tanks roaming? I don't know, but this is too much stuff. This is way, way too much Zerg. Do your heroes respawn in this? I feel like Grima was almost dead last time I saw him. Alright, so they're waiting to go in. Here it is. Yeah, I mean, this is just basically how fast can we get people over here into the caves is the question. Defensive storm. Oh, is that a storm? Or did I looked at chat and it seemed there was a storm, but then I didn't see it when I came back. Can you not? I guess you can't kill these because otherwise they'd be dead, I feel like. I wonder what their purpose is. Like, why not just extend this out here, you know? Maybe somebody in chat can help me out with that. Alright, after this, I'm going to take a little break and go put my kids to sleep. And then we'll be back with some more in just a couple of minutes. So, just a bit of a wait, not a crazy one. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting up this. I'm going to be honest with you. Eomir's up here. Eowyn's up here. Legolas is up here. Aragorn! I was wondering where Aragorn was. He's a zealot. That makes sense, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. The most kills here. Teal. I think that's what that is. Yeah, man, this is true Zerg Swarm stuff. They're pulling back to the caves. They are falling back hardcore. There are too many tanks. Too many tanks. Look at these orc units just instantly appearing on top of all of this, all of these humans and elves. The alliance of humans and elves, right? No one else is chilling with them. I guess, like, Gandalf isn't technically human. Is he even here? Gate operators. A lot of swordsmen. I don't know if Gandalf is here. Yeah, the tanks need to join this party. The tanks, when they show up, they really just tilt the scales in favor of the oncoming horde. Kind of like in real life. Tank is a good unit. Yeah, Gandalf is some kind of an immortal, I believe, is how it's been explained to me. My wife is a big-time Lord of the Rings nerd, and she has said, she's told me that Gandalf is one of the Eternals, I guess. He's been around since the creation of the world. I don't think he can die. Yeah, this is not how you want to do this, though, orcs. You don't want to spawn, like, 5 hiders at a time. Send the tanks in. Send the ultras in. Come on. Why is Brown the only one playing here? Come on, Purple. Get the rest of your stuff in, dude. Where are you, man? This is not working. Look at this. Look at this not working here. Oh, Gimli's in here. He's a fire bat. That's cool. He's having a great time, by the way. What the heck is Purple doing? Come on, man. Get in here. Get stuff done. Man, Gimli's probably got 300 kills by now. 255. I think that's the max they can count because it's not incrementing right now. Come on, Purple. Let's go. Purple's tanks and Purple's Ultralisks are sitting here doing nothing. Did he AFK? No, not like this. What's up, Brian, Mike, and Chris? Ah, so Gandalf isn't immortal, but isn't it just that he can, what, isn't it just that he'll live forever as long as nothing actively kills him, right? It's that kind of immortal, not like the indestructible kind. Yep, Saruman is an Istari, and he was killed by Grima. Fair fact. Yeah, angels. And same thing with Shelob the Spider. Immortal, yes. Invincible, no. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, look! Purple's doing stuff! Holy crap! The Dark Swarm is up. The Ultralisks are here. Bad times for the elves and humans. Purple decided to actually show up with his army. How nice of him. Tanks, let's go! Oh, man. These. What is this thing? Ugluk. Oh, he's dead. Ugluk has been slain. Oh, hallucinations of ultras. How interesting is that? I kind of like it. Yeah, I mean, 7 minutes left. I kind of felt like bring the tanks in for all that is holy in the world today. Bring your tanks in. Why are these hiders running to their deaths? Shagrat is done. Purple calls the GG. Orange calls the GG. Whoa! Oh, the Uruk-hai got in there. And they won. Okay, so if they kill any of the women, they just win? Hold up. Gotta back this up a little bit. Is this working? I don't know if this rewind is working. It's freaking out. Ah! It crashed. It crashed the game when I tried to rewind the use map settings thing, so, that's not good. I'm pretty sure the orcs won. Hang on a second. Can we get there? So we go speed up. We come over here. Man, this speed up is not very speed up. Oh, that's better. Now it's slowing down. Now it's better. Now it's slowing down. I don't know if this is worth it. Hey, what's up, Kai? Welcome, dude. Hey, Jeff. Maybe I will play a game at the end of this. We'll see. We will see. I have to go put my kids to sleep right now, though. And by that I mean to bed. I'm not going to murder them. 7 minutes. Mere souls return to Almarin when their mortal bodies die. Rosiel knows the Lord of the Rings stuff. Probably has read the Silmarillion, my guess. Yeah, this is fast forwarding fast enough, I think. So what it comes down to is any of these women die, right? I didn't see any of them die though. The attackers were right here. They were far away from this. Maybe some like snuck over. Okay, we're getting there. Play some FMP. The heck is that? Fastest map Protoss? Fastest map Pincushions? Yes, Kai, it is. Lord of the Rings in StarCraft. 20 minutes. We're getting there. Got to slow this down in a second. There's the retreating riders. There's the retreating archers and swordsmen. And this is where we start seeing the Zerg wander in like idiots. Because Brown isn't playing. And then Brown decides he's going to show up. No, it's Purple that decides he's not playing. Alright, so Purple shows up. And there's all this stuff going on, yada yada yada. There's a hallucinated Ultralisk in here, which is fun. Saruman is storming all of the stuff, which is really useful. The spellcasting here is what you want to do. And yeah, it just seems like we're done. The tanks never show up, by the way. I don't know why. They should. Oh, fastest map possible. Not fastest map ever. Orc Captain dies. Purple calls the GG. But, like, these women are fine. Orange calls the GG. Alino has left the game. Alright, so hold up. Alino's purple. So he taps out. Were those the... That was it? Was that all that was left of the Zerg? Man, slow is really slow. And it says the Dominion of... Oh, Saruman. I don't know, man. It does seem like the Defenders of Humanity and Elvenkind won. So, cool. Good job by them. Alright, gonna take a quick break here. We'll just kind of leave this running for a bit. I will be back in like 3 minutes. Okay? Okay, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I need to do something for you guys while I'm away, but I don't know what. I can't think of it right now, but I will. The kids need sleep, so be back in a second. Okay, we're back. We're back. Let's see what else we have here for you today. Some good 1v1 stuff. Oh, yeah. Here's the... Somebody calls it Micro. Just good Micro 2, Micro 3, Micro 4. I'm assuming this is what we're talking about here, Micro Map. That somebody was talking about here. Let's try one. Let's just try one and see what it is. I think we're there now. Is this just a giant fastest map ever game? Holy smokes. Look at this. Oh, hold on. That's stuck on normal. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Alt-Y. Alt-Y it is. Alright, so it's some kind of a humongous 4v4 fastest map ever battle. It's going to be good. So we're looking at, what are the teams? Brown, white, purple, and orange. So brown, white, purple, orange. Oh man, nobody is next to their friends at all here. And Eradikar, Zoldyck, Telecta, and Prelator. So yellow, teal, blue, and red. Yeah, nobody has any friends near them whatsoever at this point. Yikes. This is scary stuff. This is some scary stuff. Yeah, this is a huge war for sure. This might lag the client. Alright, so far, no proxies, just some defensive stuff going on right now. Is that water? Looks weird. It does. Shift tab will do red versus blue? Really? Holy crap, it is. Thanks, Mr. Kimmel. Mr. Kimmel with the handy dandy shift tab suggestion. Alright, I think we'll roll with that. We'll roll with red versus blue, I think. That'll be easier to keep track of for sure. At least for me. I don't know for your people. Or you people. What's up, Jack? What's up, Jack Greenwood? Ah, you're one of those people who goes to sleep to my casts, huh? I gotta say, you're not alone with that. A lot of people tell me this is how they fall asleep. And I think it's a compliment. But at the same time, I'm like, am I that boring? Is that what this is? Look how you just can't cross the water. Look at how narrow these chokes are. Why you wouldn't wall these off, I don't understand. But holy crap, this bottom left person did not wall things off. He's got a bunker, though, with Marines, which is nice. He canceled his own cannon walling that off here, because he's okay with the cannons that are coming up. Whoa, this is like the smallest, fastest map. Ah! Oh, I see. That's why this is micro, is because the map is so small. Oh no, that's not walled off. Oh no, Blue Terran in the bottom right. I think he's just dead. He doesn't have anything. Crikey. Alright, well, he's dead. Mo Words goes to my casts, too. Rural CL. I do not put my kids to sleep by reading to them from an StarCraft lore book, although one of these days, maybe I will. I don't know. Also, the Cannon Rush is doing some good things for blue here. This is so weird. This is freaking me out. How weird it is. Alright, so Blue Terran down here having a bad time. Look at them expanding down in this location, too. Good luck with that. The Cannon Rush for Protoss on the top here is not going very well at all. Ah! What's up, fish lobs? I thought I had that turned off. Wait, is he talking about StarCraft 2? Or Brood War? Fish lobs, I think, is a StarCraft 2 person. Why am I not blocking incoming stuff? I thought I had that on. Whatever, it's fine. Let's roll with it anyway. Yeah, so I mean, this is not happening. I am sorry, whoever you are. Blue Terran player of some kind. Where did my production tab go, though? Alright, now that's up. Cannon Rush versus Cannon Rush here. Is that the one? Does that turn off sometimes? Because I swear I did that a while ago. And it seemed to work, but maybe not. Thank you, Sam, for the welcome back. Cannon Rush being held off by cannons here in the north. Cannon Rush down here for this Terran player, not going very well for the Terran. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. And the people who are effectively left alone are these two Zerg players for Team Red, as well as the Protoss player for Team Red. So I think Team Red has the advantage here just in sheer number of players they've got being left alone. That said, this guy's being left alone too. Hey, what's up, Micah Jane Stedman? Welcome to the stream today. We're not going to go too much longer with this. Yeah, for all this Zerg player's been left alone, he really hasn't done a lot other than make a bunch of Zerglings, which again is fine, but it's not game winning, you know? And he's got tank fire too. Again, look how close in proximity these bases are. It's absolutely amazing. Whoever idea this was, I really like it a lot. Forge getting focused down by these cannons, that hurts. There's really no room to build anything up here for our red Protoss player. So he's just, I don't know what he does, honestly. He's getting another Forge so he can keep making cannons, but there's no gateways here. There's no way to get up a Stargate or a Cybernetics core. There's no room to build stuff. Tanks are pushing back the Cannon Rush in the bottom left here, so the Terran player is doing okay. A couple tanks show up. One offensive, couple defensive here. Oh crap, Mutalisk. Yeah, I was worried about this. Someone's been taking the Mutalisks. These bunkers are not really full of Marines, I wouldn't say. But repair is definitely a thing. Oh, way to find that. Way to find that hole in the defense here for the Terran player. Takes down the siege tank. Orange, move your lings. These ones? This must be orange, I'm guessing. Hello, orange. Move your Zerglings, you doof. That's a lot of Mutalisks. I think the Terran player might just be dead. I honestly think you fly in here, you take down those bunkers, and just win. He's thinking about it. He's worried about these bunkers, though, which are filled with exactly 4 Marines, period. So he's being cautious, which is maybe not a bad idea. Hey, thanks for the donation, Jack Greenwood. Much appreciated. Thanks for the $1. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. So blue is simultaneously cannon rushing the red Protoss and cannon rushing the other red Protoss with his group of cannons. I kind of like this. I think cannon rushing is really good in micro arena. Is that $2 from Jack Greenwood? 2 separate dollar donations? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. But here come the Zealots, and honestly, the Zealots plus the Mutas should definitely be enough to wipe this out. Bring them in, work together, guys. Take down those bunkers and just win the day. It's going after the tanks for some reason, which aren't really as much of a threat as the bunkers are, but okay. The repair is trying to actually do something here, and it's working fairly well, but there goes your bunker, there go your Marines. And that's it for the Terran in the bottom left. Alright, I think red has this. I don't want to call it too far in advance, as blue Zerg is not bad. I mean, I kind of like what he's got going here. These Hydras are trying to take down that pylon so all the cannons die, but they keep getting wiped out by the cannons instead. And they get there. Hey, check that out. And they do power the cannons. There are exactly like 3 Hydralisks left in this position, which is bad. Terran player in a just all the trouble he can possibly be in right now. I don't know where the mutas went. Did they all die? Oh, did they get changed into Guardians? Oh, snap. Oh, snap, Guardians. That's your game ender. Your Guardians are your game ender. Unless they wander into cannon range, like they do sometimes because they're stupid. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, well, killing the cannon also works. You just take a lot of damage in the process if you don't want to get out. All right, what is blue doing to counter Guardians? Aha! Stargates. Corsair production has begun to deal with these dudes, as there's really not much anti-air at all here. Let's see. Anti-air for red includes... Oh, well, all right. Whole bunch of carriers. Look at how big these buildings are. You can barely fit a fleet beacon and, like, some Stargates up in this corner of the base. It's amazing. Guardians just really bring back some major memories for me in the StarCraft universe. Corsair are here, though. Hydralisks trying to get involved in the action, too. Trying to take down these Guardians, and I think it might work. Corsair Guardian, not a bad combination here, but pulling back to the safety of the cannons to some extent is not a bad idea. Hydra's just killing what they can, whatever is within reach here. Yeah, I mean, there's just the Terran presence is just not doing well here at all. He's floated his buildings because that's pretty much all he can do at this stage. Guardians pulling back to the safety of home. Ah, I love the Sunkens going under the water here. Take down the cannons. They're your biggest threat. Can he not get these Oh, these are blue cannons. Oh, these are friendly cannons. Alright, that's cool. Terran player is just done at this stage. And yes, Terran is at a disadvantage, Jeff. Hey, and Jack with the $5. Thank you, good sir. Top chatter, dude. Dang. Just very generous of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think red has this thing. Well, red probably has this thing won, but at the same time, this Protoss player is dead. This guy's still alive, problematically for Team Blue. This guy's still alive. This guy, I mean, it's... Is it effectively 4-2 at this stage, I want to say? Just number of bases that have been taken. Yeah, it's 4-2, which is not good. Corsairs fly in. They're waiting for the Guardians to show up. Yeah, here we go. Guardians on Hydras. Hydra's okay if they can hit the Guardians, but in this situation, it's kind of hard for them to do so. And they're extremely outnumbered as well. Hey, look, a Dark Swarm is here. Get in there, Hydras. You can do it. Yeah, Hydra's in here doing some good work against these Guardians. Nicely done. Finally, some Dark Swarm from Blue. Beautiful Dark Swarm, too. They're safe against Sunkens. They're safe against Guardians. They're safe against everything but basically Storm. Plague, obviously. These Guardians getting wiped out by Corsairs. Team Blue actually doing some stuff here. Carriers in the mix from Team Blue. The carriers from Team Red are here as well, though. And somebody just got eliminated. Ah, yes. The blue Protoss up here in the north got a... red Protoss, rather. Got eliminated. I think that's who that was. Prelator. Blue. Somebody. He dead now, though. Hey, what's up, Zulu? Why no live play? I don't know. I just figured I'd cast from some replays here today and see what we're doing. I might play a game to wrap this up. It's not going to be very good. I have not played Brood War very much at all recently. Hey, what's up, Nicholas Davila Berga? How's it going, man? Davila? Is that how you say that? Okay, so this will help us. 170 and 97.77 for red, 100 and 136 for blue. That's actually not bad for blue. I love how the Guardians are consistently trying to wreck these Hydras under the Dark Swarm, even though they can't get anything done. Dun, 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 dun. Red Reaver clearing out blue's defenses up here. It's going to be carrier group versus carrier group to wipe... Oh, Devourers. Alright, Red figured it out. They got into carriers, they got into Devourers, they called it a day. Jack, have a good night. Thanks again for the donations, dude. Take care of yourself. Here we go. Carrier versus carrier battles. How many is this? Ooh, what's 8? 6 to 10. 10 of them versus 8 of them. But Corsair support. I don't know. It's not bad. +1 attack is done for red. Interceptor count. No attack upgrades here for blue, which is not good at all. Corsair trying to take down the Guardians, but look at the shots on the Devourers there. Crikey. Born to Hustle. I think this is the last one I'm going to cast, and then I'll play a match, and then we'll just be done for the day. We're coming up on 2 hours here. That's usually how long I like to keep the streams, just because I need a lot of time for casting for the channel, too. Yeah, this Devourer Guardian carrier play is kind of insanely good for Team Red right now. Top left Blue Protoss is an immense amount of trouble. Hey, Nicholas, new member. He's joined the channel. Thank you, good sir. Very happy to have you here. But yeah, I think Blue is done. Blue fought valiantly. Blue was in, honestly, a lot of trouble there the whole time. The fact that they made it here to the 15-minute mark is pretty admirable in and of itself, but yeah, this acid spore count is just too high. Way too high for these carriers. Yeah, you're just hearing carriers die en masse here. And that's it. I mean, Team Blue, yeah, he's out. 145 over here for Zoldyck. He's left the game too, though. So that means Team Red is victorious with their Devourer, Guardian, Carrier army, which is kind of awesome sweet. It is. Wait, why are they acid spored? Do Devourers do friendly damage? Do they do friendly splash? It seems like they do. Based on the fact that everybody here is acid spored, but this is all red, and the Devourers are red. Huh. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, well, huh. Maybe somebody in chat can answer that for me. Perhaps they can. Perhaps they can. Well, that was fun. I mean, anytime you can see Devourers, I'm a huge fan of that. Guardians, too. We don't see those often enough on the channel. I'm going to be honest with you. Carriers in the mix are always a good time. Upgrades for the Guardians? Nope. Nothing. No upgrades here for the air units whatsoever. And just nice tech up here. I mean, this MVP of the match, I'd say, right here. Whoever this dude was. Actually, we can get rid of the... do color. So who was purple here? I can lose here as the MVP of the match. He had the Mutalisks early. He went at the Guardian play. He's not the one actually that... it was Orange that actually managed to tech into the Guardians and the Devourers. So well done by Orange. I mean, Orange started out with some Ling pressure, took some tank fire. But I was worried he wouldn't get past Lings very much. But he did manage to tech up quite nicely. So nicely done by him too. All right, let's get the heck out of here. And overall, Orange with 90,000. I can lose with 101,000. Tealzorg with 93,000. Yellow Protoss 91. 85 here for Brown Protoss. And the Terran just had a rough time of it. Also, this other Terran, rough time of it at the same time. Units killed here, definitely favoring I can lose. And resources, way more minerals mined here for a Radikar, 67. A lot more spent from the Teal Zerg player, though. Definitely won that battle. So Acid Spore does do friendly damage. Who knew? Not me, I don't think. Alright, we're going to do a match. I have a 100% win rate, you guys, by the way. Ah! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I get exclusive portraits? Whoa. Ranked themed portrait frames. Season 3 map pool. Can I veto any of those? I don't think I can. Nice. See, I'm busy. How to get chatted? I don't know. Oh, good. The first message is very angry, so that makes a lot of sense. Ladder. I've not played enough matches on global to be ranked. Yep, that makes total sense. Hey, Buell's up here. What's up, Buell? Stork. Snow's around. Light. Suxry. If that's who. No, that's a clan tag, I think. 4GG. Good old Buell. Alright, let's go enter. Let's go ranked. Let's go 1v1. We're going to be Zerg here. Why the heck was that on random? I don't know. Ooh, do I get to... I do. I do get to veto some maps. Okay, so what am I worried about here? I'm worried about the ability to go quick thirds. And I don't know if that's a thing. Fighting Spirit is still here. Like the longest lasting map of all time. Colosseum's in the mix. Do we like Colosseum? I'm going to veto Colosseum. Circuit Breakers is fine. Medusa, I think, is okay too. Alright, sweet. So we'll do that. Am I a racist? Excellent. That's what we're talking about here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Searching 1v1. Whew. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. I mean, it's going to be some, like, Ling Hydra pressure into lurkers, probably, no matter what the situation is. Ah! Match found. Holy crap. What's up, Albert Fletcher? Welcome to the stream. Zerg versus Zerg by Mr. Mouthfeel. Alright, I'm going to 12 pool. I don't know what map this is. I just realized. Is that... Will it tell me what map this is? No? Alright, cool. It's been a while since I played a 1v1. I think it's been, probably like a year. I gotta say. I've cast a ton of 1v1. Get in there. You get to work. And you make an overlord, next guy. Actually, I'm going to drone scout. Yeah, I don't have to pick 3, apparently. Just choose the 1 to veto if I want. But up to 3, definitely, yes. Get in there. Get to mining, friends. Time for an extractor. let's go for 12. 12 should be about right for me to have 200 minerals, so this makes sense. I did recently just cast a bunch of ZVZs, so I have a general idea of how this works. I guess. You there, spawning pool, go. I had 2 guys selected. No, I'm gonna lose now. Hey, Albert Fletcher, thanks for the dollars. Appreciated. Here we go. Ah, crap. Lings are on the way. I am in trouble. You, go this way. Lead them this way. And then lead them this way. And then lead them this way. I need this pool to finish now. Can you finish now, pool? Would that be alright? I need, like, a sunken, and I need a bunch of lings, and I don't need this much gas. So let's put the drones off. We are getting absolutely very early pooled. Albert is blue trepidation. Cool. Good to have you around. And there. Rally the lings. Go for a sunken. Help! Help the thing. Sunken. Ah, they got it. Defensive lings are present, though. Haha! Now you can't get me. Yes! That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. We lost a sunken, but otherwise we're okay. Did I not start getting speed? I did not start getting speed. Darn it! In all of the excitement, I totally forgot. You there. Expand. Can't forget that. Come on down, guys. Help out. Pop, you guys. I need you to pop. There you are. Do I need another creep over here? I believe I do. Just keeps trying to snipe off my spawning pool like a jerk. But I am expanding, which is good. Hey, it's not over. I see you guys in chat saying that it's over. Oh, he got it. He got the spawning pool. That is trouble. That is trouble for me. Did my speed ever finish? I don't even know. Okay, I mean, I'm not dead. Replacing that spawning pool is problematic, though. Seriously problematic. I'm forgetting. Alright, scouting drone. Let's go. Oh, speed did finish. That's good news. I know I need more overlords. I'm making one right now, in fact. Oh, they have to come through here. I'm not familiar with this map at all, as it turns out. He is probably going Mutas. I concur. I'm going to try to overwhelm him with lings before he can get to Muta. How's that sound? Like a plan? I hope it sounds like a plan. Like, do you think I can get up to, like, +1 or something? I'm gonna try. We're gonna also make some drones, I think. How much longer do you think I have before mutas show up?
Our forces are under attack.
I mean, that's an okay number of lings, but maybe I can wipe them out. Let's go try it. Doo, 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 doo. Let's go for attack upgrades here, too. Heck yes, I'm going for it. Don't you worry. This is my go-to strategy. It's when in doubt, make 100 lings and just go kill everything. Holy crap, I think it worked. He's teching up too fast. Let's take down their sunken. There is a sunken coming up here, though. Alright, so their sunken is dead. Or their spawning pool is dead. Is this not 2? 1, 2. Come on, man. Okay, stop it. Oh, and his natural is dead as well. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All you guys, get up there. Go. Go, go, go. Get out. Get out until we have numbers. Then we go. We go together. All right? All right. I think we got this. Woo! GG for Falcon. Yes. I'm so proud of myself. That was great. 8.5-minute ZVZ. I thought I was so dead after he took down my spawning pool. Holy crap. That was scary. But I outproduced him. I think once I survived his early attack, I was in a pretty darn good position. I think is what that was. What's up, Demian? Yeah, sorry you're late. I'll be back next week on YouTube, okay? Also, this will be up as a VOD on YouTube on my channel, so you can watch the whole thing. You didn't miss anything. So proud of myself. I am undefeated, by the way, on Brood War Ladder. 3-0. Look at this, though. Produced more units, killed way more units. Lost a ton of stuff over here. I wiped out his drone line and his spawning pool during that attack. He'd tried to go early pool on me, wiped out my spawning pool. Didn't kill that many drones. Honestly, didn't slow me down economically enough. I was able to push him back, and then he tried to go right to Mutalisk, and he just didn't have the time for it. Look at that. How many more minerals mined, and way more spent. 1,000 more resources spent overall. Yeah, he was going for that gas, and he couldn't get there. Couldn't do it. All right, good stuff. Good stuff for Falcon. Very happy about that. All right, well, thanks for everybody hanging out here. Really happy to have you around. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the follows that I've had here tonight. We'll be back next week, okay? It's going to be more Brood War stuff next week. Probably going to be Tuesday instead of Monday, but we'll get there. And I might honestly try doing some of this stuff on the weekends as well, like a Saturday morning America time, U.S. time, Sunday morning U.S. time, because I think there is I think there's some demand for this. And yeah, his APM his APM was more than double mine. Ha 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 ha. You weren't prepared for the Ling counterattack, were you? Anyway, yeah, it's gonna... Okay, let's do this. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'm gonna try to do this 2 times a week, okay? One on the weeknights, and then one on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, okay? How's that? That's the current plan. So check this out. Check this page for more information. 61 people watching. Pretty good for the first time streaming in a while. Hopefully we can get more. So, all right. Love you guys. Sorry if you're just showing up. I'm just wrapping up now. But again, I'll be back. We'll be back probably on Saturday. And then maybe on Tuesday next week. I'll try to put a schedule up. I'm not sure if I can, but watch for notifications on Facebook and Twitter about that, and just watch for the notifications from YouTube on that push too. So again, thanks everybody. I really appreciate the donations and the followings. Jack Greenwood, very, very generous there for sure. And the follow too, and the join from Albert Fletcher with $1, and the follow from Nicholas, new member, which you can click that join button to get access to different stuff. But awesome. Awesome possum. Had a good time with all of you tonight. And we will... This is my first one, actually, Jeff. I haven't really live cast any Brood War ever, I don't think. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. Love you all, and you take care of yourselves.